Hey everybody, Eric here. I'm your Wednesday guy, and I wanted to first off start by saying I am so sorry that I've missed a bunch of videos. I'm going to go through right now and do all these videos and get them uploaded. Life just got in the way, shit got crazy, but I'm making the videos now, so it's all good. So this week's video, well, not this week, but the first week that I missed was the how to support your trans child. Everybody's parents are different on this. My parents are pretty much split 50-50. My mom is completely okay with it, pretty much said I told you so when I came out to her. And my stepdad is not for it, but he's also not against it. He hasn't really said much about it. He's not calling me Eric, but we kind of agreed on kiddo, especially while other people are around, because I got sick of him calling me she and my birth name when my friends were around. So I talked to him about it, and we figured it out, and it's just going to take him a while. He loves me no matter what. This is all just really weird for him. On the other side of things, my father and stepmom are not okay with my transition at all. Very, very religious people, very Christ-centered, just not okay with it. Not that all religious people are against it, but they are, and I believe that's their reasoning. So we don't really talk at all. But yeah, so when you have a trans kid, if you are going to support them, if you're going to try to support them, that means the world. The parental approval from any child is major, let alone someone who's changing so much about them like we are. The first thing I can say is you just need to try. Just try to understand, try to be patient, try to do research. If you show that you're trying something, it helps. I get it. My mom still calls me by my birth name. She still calls me she, but she's trying. I know she's trying, and that goes for anybody, but especially parents. If you just try. The process is slow. It's a transition for not just us, but for everyone around us. So that is the first step. The next step is being honest with your child, telling them how you really feel, but not being mean. If you are upset about something, take 10 minutes, go outside, take some deep breaths, come back in, and talk about it. There's no sense in freaking out because this is huge to us. This means everything to us, and we don't want to be bombarded for it. Do research. That's the other big one, really, is to do research. I've tried to provide research for my parents, but it's also up to them to do their own research in order to understand it in the best way that they can. So doing research, there are plenty of resources out there for you to find out stuff about your trans kid. Just do a simple Google search. Also, Laura's Playground is a great place for parents, friends, significant others, and especially trans people. But there's all sorts of stuff. There's PFLAG, there are local communities, there are meetings, there are online forums, there's everything. You just have to do a little bit of research, just try, once again. And lastly, one of the most obvious ones is love your kid. No matter what, love them. In all of this, if things don't go the way you want, your child still loves you. They're not doing this to hurt you. They're doing this because this is what they need to do, to be happy, to live a fulfilling life. So love your kid, because they're not trying to spite you. That's the biggest one, I think, out of all of these. And then the last thing I can do for them. All of these, how to support your trans kid, friend, whatever, ask them in a respectful way, and they will help you help them. So that is the how to support your trans child video. I'll put some links down below, and then you'll see me here shortly with the rest of the topics that I missed. Y'all have a good evening.